All right, y'all. I had so much fun with these cards that I'm gonna do them again, but I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do the element, but I don't think I'll put it in coconut oil. Hold on, y'all. But I don't think I'll put the timestamps. I really don't feel like it, y'all. But I'm gonna do each element. So depending on if you heavy fire, earth, air, or water, which we are all elements. It's just some is more prominent in your chart. So that's why I said I'm gonna do all of the elements. All right. Oh boy, which one first? That's I always forget. I'll do fire first. It's something here about anger. It's like too much fire. Okay. It could be anger, frustration. Okay, so it's somebody that the biggest thing is this Anunnaki. It's a conflict of interest. Something is not and will not work, and it's like somebody persistently doing something, but it's gonna be to their demise. Like tapping in, remote viewing. Somebody using their third eye for the wrong reason. It something just like Lord Jesus. I hate explaining this. It's no way that you could explain that two things don't work. It's like whisking oil and water. Like you gonna die before the oil and water get mixed. Yeah, they whatever's trying to be tapped into, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's like somebody trying to get plans. So let's talk about that fire. Somebody trying to get plans. Okay, now we got a third party at a higher level. These this is the Men in Black. It says stalking, intimidation, and confrontation. I'm gonna call them watchers for right now, but they are overseers when it comes to compliance with different species. So they run defense. I'm trying to break it down for y'all. It's anybody that got ulterior motives. It's surveillance, like satellite surveillance. I know I just got the same thing. What is that? 5'11" could be significant. I don't want to say late 11. It's something about 5'11. What is that? Somebody knows somebody being held captive. I don't know. They got somebody. I don't. This shit irritates me. Hold on, y'all. What was the first question that I had? Explain the conflict of interest, because that's all that matters. So it's like fire is intent on getting messages. It's something about somebody being intent on getting messages that is not. They are not. They don't have security clearance to get access to those messages. So that person is in. They're expendable. Like they can just go ahead and get rid of them. And it's like somebody waiting for that. They like already over it and done. It's like the person that's being held captive. It's just it's equivalent to energetic. What's that thing around your leg? Uh, is it home monitor? Yeah. Okay, it's like somebody got an energetic home monitor. So for some of y'all, it could be that in the 3D. Somebody could be on home monitor actually, but I'm getting somebody that's not being held captive in that way. Somebody got out of something. And it's somebody thinking like they wondering where they at. So let's go back to the conflict of interest. Somebody's tried to set somebody up in a trap. Hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna break this down in 3D after I finish getting all of this transmission. Hmm. Yo, Children of the Corn is very, very significant. I don't know if y'all watched that movie, but it's from I was gonna say from when I was little in the 80s, but it might be in the 70s. Children of the Corn. They got rid of all of the parents, but then God had came back and took Malachi and what is his name? Malachi and who was that? It's a video in here called The Children of the Corn. Virgo is significant. Capricorn is significant. They watching. Hold on. Yeah, it's something specifically here about experiments. I just don't understand that what they saying. I think it's saying I had mentioned before that whoever keep tapping in and they don't have clearance, it's like they hidden among the population, but they don't have security clearance to tap into. This is like a this belongs to the government. Like before, see, magic done gone so wild. I'm gonna break it down to y'all like this. Magic done gone so wild that the reason that so much stuff is getting uncovered because originally the government was testing not just this government but all governments had test subjects within their nation. They were part of, let's say, all a lot of people are part of bigger social experiments because their energy is, let's say, for the whole earth, or their energy is for the collective consciousness. Their energy is part of the makes up the veil. So now that people need like things like money and the government can't pull from the original resources, now they pulling from the average citizen, but then it's the average citizens that was under the pyramid scheme. So the government pay all these actors to have the nice car, set the trend on getting people working for obtaining whatever, in society, house, cars, husband, wife. Those people, they need money. So what they've been doing to harvest from the collective has gotten way worse to where the government need money. So they got to take it out of the top of the pyramid before they take it out the bottom. So the actors, we don't call them paid actors, they scramble and try to make this money, and it's uncovering what they already was doing, the government was doing. So it's more important their main source of energy instead of the little people that they paid to harvest or hide or confuse the collective. This shit is wild. And it was something I did on TikTok, and it was saying burning evidence. That's the evidence right there. Getting rid of the people that they originally hired. That's wild. Yeah, because when it's one, oh God, it's a particular energy that when it wake up, I'm getting like I'm getting solar storms, but I don't know what this electricity is. It's definitely electricity. It's going to electrify the air. This is wild. I see this when I put the cards down, and I'll be like, let me get a regular thing. Electrify the air. That's Uranus. That's what somebody afraid of because everybody's starting to gossip about it. Once this person's gift open up, somebody is horrified of it. What it? Excuse me. Excuse me. Why would you tamper? So that's my question. Let me ask some of my questions, y'all. Let me get this out. I'm still on fire. Just give me a second, because this. Why would you tamper with somebody's gifts? People would do it for money or clout. Yes, they would. This person wanted it for clout. Well, how's the clout feeling now? Like this person wants to hide. Well, you can't be seen and hidden at the same time. Can't do that. Now, if I was to take these two and give this reading the benefit of the doubt, I would say this person wants to be recognized within something that is hidden, a hidden organization, a secret group, something like that. Is that what it is? No. This person is hiding because they've been holding on to something. And now all of the stuff that they've been holding on to, which could be karma that comes from the mother, is going back to that person. So if they thought they solved it, they did not. And all it's doing is kicking that person full force back into that energy. See, Cancer go one way and it go fast. You ain't got time to think, am I gonna catch this fire? No, you going. You put your foot in here, you're gonna get snatched off. And we gonna roll. So somebody was holding on to I mean, it says Neptune and it says secrets, but this is motherhood issues. Because you got, okay. This is motherhood trauma. Like, okay, let's get into this shit. Whatever they holding on to, it's either is it keeping them in prison or they're a prisoner to whatever they was holding on to. I think that's how it's rated. Yeah. And these gifts opening up has something to do with it. Oh, part of your gifts is to expose this. Okay, good. Let's continue. So it's access. You get access to your healing. So that's great. Access to your healing. And what does that have to do with? Y'all give me a second because I'm going to go through this reading. The access to your healing has to do with bullying, competition, control issues, self-control issues when it comes to lust. Like just having power over somebody. It don't matter if they look good. It don't matter if they look like a dog. I'm going to give y'all the exact scenario that they give me. It's this girl, right? It's a couple of girls that's like this. But anyway, I'm giving y'all the scenario. It's a girl that date ugly guys. What would be deemed as undesirable, and because I'm gonna explain ugly. What would be undesirable to the average person? They want something that ain't nobody paying attention to, something that's been vulnerable, and I mean something that somebody that knows they taking advantage of a person's vulnerability and the fact they don't get attention, and they will take it just to destroy it. That will get you fucked up. Oh, let me tell y'all how sweet shit is gonna be. It's gonna be, and you're not gonna have to do nothing, nothing, nothing. So this person take good energies and corrupt them just because they can. That's the nasty energy that I'm picking up. So now this person being exposed, this feels so good in this reading because there's something here about control issues and it's making this person come apart at the seams. Even if they never admitted or said anything to it, now that they have lost control of somebody that they kept in a mental prison or hid this whatever this competition, secret competition, they looking like a thirsty beast, like foaming at the mouth somewhere, complaining about everything. Like just imagine. Sometimes people think they're gonna see this at a certain way, but it's like imagine a person that sits in this regal energy where they think they are deserving of everything. And then this energy switches and everything, every place that they go, they are getting something that they don't desire. Their food is overcooked. It could be small little stuff like that, but when a person get that, they already boiling about some shit that's going on under the scenes. And now everywhere they go out in public, now it's almost like this. It ain't no humiliation with this person. I mean, it's coming, but it's more so everybody getting a second look, like taking a double take, like, dang, you that mad about them not giving you a straw with your cup? That you cussing and spitting and rolling on the floor? This is prime. I'm trying to tell y'all. So it's somebody mad that you got access. This could be higher intelligence tapping into the astral realm, whatever it is. And this person does not want something known, and I want to know it so bad that I can taste it. It has to do with my calling, your calling. But I'm reading it as me. I am a blueprint, and so is my house. It's a blueprint for everybody that I read for, and then my family gonna be on here if they ain't already, because I gave it out. But this has to do with my calling. If you know what makes this so wonderful, oh guys, I don't know my calling. Just imagine if you don't know your calling, or you can't see what you're capable of, but another person does, right? And they have an idea that they do something for so long until something new show up, and they say, "Oh my God, I was not prepared for this." The beauty of it is you can't even say, ask the person, do tell. They going through it and they got their lips sewn shut. Oh God. Ooh, Lordy Lord. Okay. Do I don't want to know about the calling. I want to know about this person's secrets. Let's not get distracted. That's great. Great. Sounds good. At least they know, right? That they snake. They don't snake. They snake. They will snake anybody. But it's somebody that specifically snake somebody for their gifts. So it's like they had dreams. See, this right here is saying somebody got dreams. They took energy from somebody and built their own reality. But guess what? The whole reality and veil that they made is fake. The shit is fake. Do you know what happened to fake stuff? What's gonna happen this time to fake stuff? Oh my god. They say it's gonna be leaving so fast the shit is ridiculous. It's like being in a bubble and the bubble keeps shrinking. That's why somebody wanna hide. Let's talk about it. 12th house, surrender, subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. Let me tell you something. The only place the person might be able to hide is in a mental institution or asylum. I mean, prison is always possible because this is here and it's saying whatever the secret is that they holding on could put this person in jail. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Was this person warned? That's what you asked. Was this person warned? Yes. They was warned about some secrets coming out. They saying that it was under the assumption that a person can't see. See, this was trippy about the moon. Let me see if it's got it on here. It say instinct, nurturing, gut reaction, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and mother. Somebody is under the impression that you can't see. Do y'all know how many people don't have their gifts turned on yet? And it's about to get their gifts turned on? That's what people don't, like I mentioned, the two masculines fighting. I mean, somebody was like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack you, just to have another masculine come in and beat the fuck out of him. Like, that shit is fucking hilarious. I mean, if people play with magic and they play with shit behind the scenes, it gets better. It gets better. You didn't think that it was just manipulating people. Oh, you wait. Motherfuckers tapped into shit like hell to the fucking no. But anyway, just because a person can't see, this is where the body compensates. You ever wonder how a savant, a child, or so, what do you call it, like a prodigy, they have a concussion or something like that, and when they have the concussion, something else just randomly pops up, and they can learn the piano, learn 8 different languages, because their brain got to compensate. If it get hurt, it got to fix in another area. That's what the brain does, and the body does it as well. So if you can't see, you're going to compensate with something else. And with the moon, it's feelings. Them feelings run so deep. This can't be denied, whether you blind or not. I could walk into a dark room and be like, "Ooh, I'm not sleeping in here." We all got this. We all got this. But because you don't get proof on your feelings, you don't know why you feel in a certain way because you don't see anything. You feel it. Your body's gonna protect you. This is your body's protection. Mm, 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 mm. This is such a glorious time because we've been in the moon, we've been in the darkness for the longest kind of time, and now the sun is coming up. Mm. Moon and Jupiter could be significant. It's something here about somebody took it. It's still saying the same thing. Somebody thought that that was an advantage that somebody couldn't see. Well, God sees. I'm looking out the window right now and I'm thinking, where the fuck do snowflakes come from? Do you ever fucking wonder where they come from? The snow machine and shit. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm tripping and I'm laughing. But it's like, the stuff that I'm reading on is fucking idiotic. Mm. It's death coming for everybody that thought that they could challenge you and restrict you. There could be jail here, but I'm not getting this. It's something else. And they kind of telling me that all of these people, the way that death is coming for them, I guess this is a little hint and I can give it out, but it's like, I mean, because I want everybody to be saved, but their challenge is going to be Saturn and Pluto. So there's Saturn return, and you're not going to have a Pluto return, but whatever Pluto's has in the chart, this is saying, wherever Pluto is, If you did this stuff in the dark, you skip these two things and you got to go back. If you have not done your dark night of the soul, whatever you were supposed to do, it's going to be, I mean, hella harsh. This time around, if you fucking play games, you going to jail or you will lose your teeth, anything that's comprised of bone tissue. Now, Pluto, it's either kill or it's either transform. I want to say you kill something or you transform it, and that's it. Or it's gonna be you. It's either or. But see, these things don't have nothing to do with the collective. It's got anybody that's supposed to. They saying get another deck. Hold on. Yeah, because people want to fight. They got something for you to fight now. Fight for your life. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm gonna get to the next thing. I probably will have to split these up because when I start rambling, that's a wrap. Scam alert. Gratitude. Somebody is very happy that you helped them to avoid. It's like some scammer. This is helping people. What I'm saying. I'm always worried about whether somebody can understand me or not, and I try to break it down as much as I can in the 3D realm. But I mean, it's kind of hard. It makes it difficult for me. Oh, okay. I'm tapping into some type of scam. Okay, somebody running a scam. It says the veil is thinning. It says this a banishing ritual, and then it says the veil is thinning. That I'm telling you, that shrinking bubble. It say tell them nothing. Ooh, I heard let them burn in hell. Wow, this is crazy. I mean, okay, so from a collective perspective, I say move and don't say anything. That's what I say. Because the banishing ritual ain't nothing but get them out your life. Don't talk to them. Delete their phone numbers. Take their clothes, their gifts. This is just me and what I did. Throw it in the trash. Garbage. You're going to be doing magic on a landfill. Somebody going to say something on the news. All right. Now, who they saying do Pluto first? Pluto is either transform it or kill it. And if you don't, it's going to be you. Ooh, walk away. We got this yesterday. Y'all see me shuffle a deck? No, y'all did. Mm. See that mirroring energy? It says walk away. Are the people you spend time with making you feel bad? Transform it or kill it. They're not gonna take the people out. They're gonna take. I don't even know how you couldn't hear lessons clear. It says 5 doors. So it's something here about you getting access to different portals, but not until you close something out. You ain't gonna be sitting on the fence. You sit on the fence and they gonna knock you off. I done seen already, I wanna say two, shoot, I done seen so many goddamn omens here lately, and the synchronicities is so crazy because as soon as I see something or I hear something, then I see it in a 3D and it's like confirmation, digital. And I know I ain't saying nothing. It's like I can't even explain it. I get it in my dreams and wake up. It says 5 doors, doors of opportunity opening for you. Now walk through them. He's saying lift up this. It's like this is competition, just to be mirrored. Yeah, this is fucking idiotic, y'all. Somebody is finding out that all of this stuff is faded. After all, I don't know what all the work is, but it's like this is faded. Yeah, it's faded. Like it's already written. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna change tomorrow. Okay, sure, go ahead. Wow. I just heard why is it faded? I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do Saturn wisdom. I guess that's going. Oh, I guess that's explaining. I'm like, why is it faded? Because everybody got to do their Saturn return. You can't go in front of Uranus. You can't go into the future without completeness. You can go in the future with your mind. Sure, sure. Go in the future with your mind. But that body, bones, teeth, hair, anything that's bone tissue. I think we start off with bone tissue, hair, nails, bones, stem cells. Anyway, karma. For every action, there is a reaction. Every thought, word, or action has consequence. Hey, it's done. It's done. It's done. Okay, now I want to read Saturn for y'all. It says discipline, structure, time, responsibility, test, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, scaffolding. And I kept saying it's going to be lead in the air. It's almost like this dense stuff in the air. Yes, it makes it hard to breathe, but it also puts a heavy gravity on certain people. And they telling me that has something. It's something very specific about being in a certain climate. Oh, if these people don't know where to breathe at, or they won't know where to breathe at. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I mean, I suggest praying. I would pray to God. You gotta pray to God. I don't want to say for a long time, but you gotta keep faith and pray that you will eventually hear His voice. I mean, if I was at this level, then yeah, that's all I would spend my time on. Yeah. I mean, I know the world is very, very harsh, but it's like I grew up. I don't know, y'all. I've been going to funerals my whole entire life. That's my Pluto. So, and even living at residences and losing everything over and over again, now I'm comfortable. I can live with, the bare minimum. It's not, um, it's not what I want, but I understand this. I understand this. I know it's for a reason. I ain't got to know everything. I just want my life. That's all I want is my life and what the things I love. So I'm very obedient when it comes to the Pluto energy. This Trump Saturn. Why did he always come up? I don't know. Anyway, what was I gonna say about Saturn? Hold on, y'all, because I was just channeling and now it's gone. Oh, okay. So all the funerals, that's because my father, I mention this all the time. My father was born in 1934. His birthday was yesterday. Everybody, the majority of the people that I've come in contact with are elders. So the people I've dealt with would have been, shoot, I'm trying to think of the oldest person that I know. And for some reason, this guy Grim is coming up in my head. He actually saw somebody get lynched. Like, I just can't, I don't know what his birth year is. Dang, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm sure that's significant. Hold on, y'all. It's something I need to look at. Hold on a second. Now, you know what they giving me? This is too much because it's telling me about a graveyard. Hold on. I'm gonna have to write this down because it's too much to go into. It's giving me way too much. All I know is that he older than my father. That's all I know. So 1934, he came well before that. So anyway, because I never heard my father talk about lynching and stuff like that, but it was certain people. he would tell me about like segregated bathrooms and stuff like that, but not lynching. Um, and he lived with he had to move with a white family. I don't know how old my father was, probably 9, and he didn't have shoes. So it's like this stuff right here is like I paid it over and over and over, but I came into the world this way. So this makes you wonder about your siblings. Your siblings. Let me plug this computer up. Your siblings. Who you connected to? Why? Because some people in your family you have a commonality, but the others you don't. So somehow karma is connected to my calling, and I don't know what it is, but I'm glad I don't. You know, whatever it is, it runs on its own. I don't worry about revenge. It's something here. It's finances connected to it. I'm hearing bounty hunter. That's cool. Anyway, let's see what else. I want to get a card now. Did we get any of these? This is what we was originally shuffling, and I got sidetracked about a bunch of other stuff. So you got somebody that's mirroring the collective. They gotta finish this. Now that you open Pandora's box, all you gotta do is complete your work. And if you don't complete your work, you're not gonna be tapped in. That's scary to not be tapped in. I don't know. I'm not saying you gotta be no. This is saying Syrians responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Somebody gotta learn the hard way. I don't want to be monitored. Like I understand that we all watch, but I'm saying I don't want to be monitored by nobody. Man, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be penalties for them. How do you say that? I don't need to be governed. I can govern myself. So you can watch me, but you don't have no say so on what I do. So I'm not. I don't need to. It's like that home monitor that I just now said to y'all. Somebody got to be on home monitor because they don't know what to do with themselves. And I get it because the way the world is, it's like it's a free fall. It is not. What a crazy time to learn it right now. Ooh, cause I've heard chicken nuggets. There you go. Oh, this is something connected to one of your parents. It says lovers, erotica, sensuality. It's a special child. I picked this up yesterday. Same shit came out. That's why I'm not surprised that I read. Um, I'm reading for a big collective. Hold on, y'all, because I'm thinking I can't think and talk at the same time. I want to look at these nagas. This is old. Nagas are old. Like what's that Sanskrit old? Hmm. Why am I in the wrong thing? That irritates me. Hold on, y'all. And I've seen this before. Now Taurus is coming back up again. Divine, semi-divine, supernatural serpent beings prominent in Southeast Asia. Hinduism, Buddhism, depicted as half human, half snake, and often shape-shifting and possessing magical powers. That's funny. Shape-shifting, creating illusions, possessing great wealth, and holding secrets. Mm, well, this is going to be interesting. Let's read that because I should have read the book. But what I'm getting is that this is something that comes from the parents, but you got to complete karma to be able to lock this. What is the karma? That's the thing. They need to overcome something with being seen. They inherited something from their parents that could put it just this person want to be seen. Like I know I just said this. If you want to be seen, you got to come clean. Oh my god. Yeah, it's this is a big secret. What's the problem? How? What? I'm lost. Aries child could be significant. Taurus could be significant. What the fuck is this? It's 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 kind of disgusting me and turning my stomach. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting. This is like a dark ass. Is it gonna come out? I mean, it is. News. What? I don't know. I feel this pain in somebody's heart, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It says fifth house performance entertainment. Yeah, it was fun while I was doing it, but not now. That's what I'm saying. It says performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, joy, pleasure parties, children, humor, romance, disco ball. I think the beauty of this is it's nothing that somebody won't do for money, okay? And I think the beauty of it is it doesn't matter how heinous and dark the secret is. It doesn't matter how long it's been going on. Just with the heart that I have, the fact that it's going to stop and my children won't be susceptible. I'm talking about my children, your children. Like, this is the beauty of it. Like, it's happening naturally. The freedom you get when the truth comes out, that pain goes away because you're free. It's never going to come back. I wish I could explain it more, but it's like, it was something about that. They said it was fun while it lasted. Hmm. I don't know because I don't have plan. I came here to enjoy myself on earth. So somebody letting go of a relationship because it was distorted from the get go. It was all about it was all about another person. Like, it was never nothing was love based. Nothing was genuine. None of their friendships, nothing with family, none of the partnerships that they've been in. They just wanted to be seen. This person has a extreme issue with being recognized. They want to be seen so bad that they willing to sleep with anything that you sleep with for energy. And who knows? There's something here about doing something as a child. I can't wait till that shit come out. I mean, this is how they gain access. I'm telling you, this shit is wild. It says worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeness, approach, impact, and first impressions. I think that's beautiful because you got access, which means that you give a person permission the same way you steal an energy, you give them permission to all of your intel. And who you shared with or who you gave to after that, that as well. Then got a nerve to try to keep things hidden. Well, that's not working. Somebody is so hurt that you are getting access to free yourself. It's nothing wrong with that. But you need to focus on working out whatever you got hidden. Somebody parents is just consist of spies. It's like a big ass spy network. I'm gonna read y'all that. It's just like I'm sick of the stuff. I don't care about nothing else. I'm just like, at this point, when I get like this, fire, and this could be a reference for y'all. Tell everything. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. I think that Americans have gotten to that point where they do not care. It is 99% against the 1%. Stop it. Somebody can't believe it. They seeing things a whole different way. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to. You ain't got no choice but to see it a whole different way. Tapping into a group, overcoming the overcoming the fact that you've been in prison. It's saying how you've been in prison, where you've been in prison. Oh, a whole group going to jail. Aries is going through the dark night of the soul. The lesson is about tapping into spiritual gifts, people, spiritual gifts, your spiritual gifts. But it's something here about spiritual gifts. Somebody learning a lesson about tapping into something that they're not supposed to. A deadly lesson. The group is angry because they tried to mirror somebody. Now they mirroring that Pluto energy, which is like death. They tapped into there, so it's gonna be endings. The same thing that that person had to go through the whole time, even if they wasn't there from the start. Everybody got to do it. Yeah. Keeping this, it's not reading this way, but it's saying keeping this person in prison was healthy. Okay? It was showing them everything that could be healed, should be healed. And now the person that broke out of nobody did any work. It's like experimenting on a person, seeing how much they could take, just not learning from nothing. I don't know what that is. Aries mind control. It's showing how they was doing it. It's something happening with an Aries mind, their mental state. So whoever broke out these gifts, they can't handle it. They thought it was going to open up to like success and things like that, but it's making them sweat to pieces. I want to know why. Because it's invitation only. What that means? They inviting you to heal, but somebody been invited somewhere where they don't want to be. I don't want to heal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be the same healing you did. No, it's going to be healing for you. Yeah, because eventually, this is my grow apart card. When something faded has happened and it's supposed to take place, it's almost like you get help and then you let go, and that's because any of these strong energies, they're not supposed to stay together forever. They're supposed to be doing outreach to the collective. What is this? This person got mental issues. They have been using mind control tactics for sure, and I'm hearing somebody finally get to go home. Somebody's free. We already said that. But this person, they taking their mind with them, so that means this person is it's heavy mind, like their mind is going. Yeah, it's saying Scorpio, y'all. Scorpio is psychology. Person controlling somebody's first house. Let me see. Using another man. Yeah. So they was using sexual energy of somebody else to mind control a person. Yeah. What I say? What did I say? This person, Aries, slept with Scorpio moon person. Scorpio first house, and they was doing it on a regular. Then it's another person I'm picking up on a Virgo. I'm just trying to tell you, the mind, that Pluto energy, what he hit and what he transformed. It's like, oh my god. Whew. Okay, so this jail was connected to a group. It's also a group that puts people in this prisoner energy, and they do it so they can heal. That's the most important part now. They need healing. I know we already pulled up shapeshifter energy, but it's a child that's protected from this group. So it's almost like being born into a bunch of shapeshifters. They need you to keep up their appearance. If they don't keep up their appearance, they're not going to be approachable for the collective. Now explain why they want to go into hiding, because their face is falling off. Mm? I know we started the reading with this. Did we not say it's? I said it's electricity in the air. This electricity, now, y'all know, because I see that, y'all know I discard. People are going to start dropping like flies, but we know why. It's not because, I mean, what humans see and what they say is normal is not normal. It's like a person that go to court and they say, we want to know why did you go down the block and kill all of those turtles? And they be like, I don't know why I did. And it's like, did you really think you was going to get an answer to satisfy you? And the thing is, it's gonna be so quiet. I mean, you might see the aftermath, but it's gonna be so quiet how this sweep goes through and how fast it goes through. Okay. It says Nagas. Ancient Hindu and Buddhist texts speak of the semi-divine serpent beings called Nagas, which is Sanskrit for serpent. The Nagas are described as a powerful and beautiful, highly advanced snake reptoid beings. They are advantageous to humans, while also dangerously fearsome and temperamental if provoked. Ancient iconography depicts the Nagas with human upper human faces and torsos and snake bodies from the waist down. They showing me the girl from the Golden Child. If anybody ever watched the Golden Child, that was a Naga behind that. So the Golden Child is just significant. Somebody touched somebody they shouldn't have. I don't know why you be that tempted. It says Naga is male and Naginis is female. Some suggest that Nagas could be a human hybridized genotype from the Alpha Draconian race. Like the Alpha Draconians, Nagas have the capacity to shapeshift into total human form. The Naga's full form is fourth dimensional and not visible to the average third vibrational human sensory perception. The Hindu epic poem, the Mahabharata, I've heard this before, the Mahabharata makes references to the Nagas. Many ancient iconographies and texts around the world depict powerful serpent beings, including Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl, I think. That's Aztec. Quetzalcoatl from Mexico, and the rainbow serpent from the Aboriginal Australia, and Greek god Glycon, and goddess Echinda. Echidna. Echidna. Being subterranean, the Nagas prefer to mostly reside in deep, dense oceanic waters or subterranean citadels. It's a patalas away from human populations. They are highly protective of their private environments. Unlike terraforming, walking, talking humanoids, Nagas are more comfortable inhibiting the subtle sensory energy field while they fluidly regenerate and inhibit elixir of. Ooh, wait a minute now. Unlike terraforming, which is walking, talking humanoids, Nagas are more comfortable inhibiting the subtle sensual energy fields where they fluidly generate their inbuilt elixir, nectar. It's a nectar of immortality from the depths of the ocean. So let me let me read this the rest of the thing to you. All I'm hearing is it's too late to turn back. It says card meaning tantra, erotica, sensuality, lovers, sexual union, vitality, seductive, kundalini, healthy, healthy lust, desire. A desire is healthy lust. I don't like that they put that in it, but reverse, frigid, sexual frustration, celibacy. These are all the things that fire have to work on. Frigid, some things is going to apply, some things not. It says frigid sexual frustration, celibacy, third party situations, abstinence, temperamental, sexual issues, lower chakra blockages, sexual inappropriateness. Yeah, that was the thing that needed to graduate. So when it comes to fire, it's something about an inheritance from the mother or father. They could be these divine beings, they shapeshifters in some way, shape, or form, because Egypt was here with the pyramid before. And I was saying it's something about a calling. The calling is basically saying this is the one of the seven deadly sins that need to be beat off this card, because if you don't beat it, it's going to break the species down. Break the species down. There's a lot of species that's going to cease to exist because they didn't complete whatever they were supposed to do. So I try to explain it in several different ways, but let me see something. Tell me the truth on these cards are super duper tiny. I did not know these was tiny. I never pay attention, but these things are itty bitty cards. These are my Aztec cards. I'm gonna have to get the bigger deck. Oh boy, I'm hearing somebody want their children back. They ain't from this. They ain't from this realm. Lord Jesus. Oh boy, somebody telling them why they not saying why they can't. Somebody's telling somebody. I don't know. They explain it. There you go. But I heard definitely heard why. Yo, they explaining what happened. Somebody is pissed. It's a woman in the astral realm that's real pissed. Something is coming back, and they know it is. Or a twin. A twin. Something is going back to a twin. It's every twin. Something is going back to all twins. So it's like anybody that's all siblings, even if it was past life, it's gonna go back. I think I mentioned this before. So whatever was uncompleted, and whoever, it's time for them to complete it. I just heard May the Best Man win, but I know they talking about everybody. Nobody wanted to heal. The invitation was there, but nobody wanted to do it. All right, y'all, I ain't gonna shuffle these no more. Let's see what we get. The Jaguar, and at the bottom is Spirit of the Earth. Hold on. And this will be the last one for this. Cause I mean, good gracious. What is this? Jaguar. It's Spanish and English. Give me 1 second. His name is something I can't pronounce, and I'm not gonna do it. They going through all of these places. Gonna be one of the shapeshifters. Gonna be the first. Well, Draconians. Take that back. Draconians was the first. Reptilians was the second. Then shapeshifters. So Egypt. Egypt. It's not just Egypt. Anything. Any civilization with pyramids, whether they underwater or on top, they about to do a sweep. All right, it says jaguar. One of the most important animals for the ancient Mexicans was the jaguar, a nocturnal hunter and excellent swimmer. The jaguar symbolizes the night and the underworld and is associated with water, usually spotted, but sometimes black. The jaguar is a symbol of power. Many deities sit atop the jaguar throne. While the eagle is considered masculine energy, the jaguar represents feminine energy. So feminine energy must be very important because they were saying they trying to explain something, but somebody ain't trying to hear it. It's like a big rumble, but it's not happening here on Earth. Somebody's really, really pissed. It to the point where it's affecting the atmosphere down here on Earth. It says Jaguar brings the power and understanding of the underworld, amplifying your intuition. You're invited to embrace your feminine side and the magic of the cosmos. The Jaguar brings the energy of personal empowerment through divination and ritual. If you are a woman, this power is amplified. Above all, Jaguar opens the door to transformation, assuring you that you can safely walk through the dark underworld. So provided that, and it's on Scorpio and eighth house, so it don't matter if tantric sex was involved. Somebody taught somebody sex magic. Somebody binded somebody as a child with sex magic. The point is, it's sacred, and somebody is understanding that now. That it's so crazy that somebody can have a spiritual knowledge but not a common sense knowledge. It's like a person have a God complex so strong that it would be too hard to explain because these people they they know they royalty and they believe they royalty and they know they royalty, but to to the point where they can't even see that they falling apart. They can't see that what they doing is actually taking them out. It's weird. It's very, very strange. That's the sacred feminine energy, and these people abuse it. Oh Lord Jesus! Like I'm trying to tell y'all, it's just sobering me up. Or this other person that I cannot pronounce. It says spirit of the earth. This is an embodiment of the land, and she was considered to be the most powerful representation of this earthly energies. Images of her are found carved at the bottom of many Aztec sculptures, as this is where the sculpture comes in contact with the earth. One such image is where she appears on the bottom of a giant house, a giant whatever this is, Koloku house at the oh, it's just saying whatever their museum is. The largest representation of the mm, hold on, y'all. The largest representation of of her was recently found at the Templo Mayor. This stone is 13 feet by 11 feet. I don't want to read all of this because I really don't care, but 13 feet, 11 tons, something like that. I mean, 15 tons. 13 feet by 11 feet by 15 tons. While the colors of the original statue are red and brown, in the card you will see are represented in blue and green, as you are seeing the earth from the sky. Her name literally means Earth Lord, while the suffix of her name usually indicates a male. She appears in stories as a female. See, it's all female energy. That's what they was trying to get. That's what they wanted to be, whatever this divine feminine energy is. Not if you. I'm not getting into it. She appears in stories so much that people will reincarnate in female flesh and then have a distorted, nasty, repulsive, I mean, unholy, unholily filthy behind the scenes. And that energy, that's why it's being dragged out because you can't be feminine on the outside and not feminine in the inside. Especially if you use technology. Oh God, stop it. While the suffix of her name usually dictates a male, indicates a male, she appears in stories as a female, and her pictorial representation is decidedly female, usually in the birth giving posture. Midwives pray to her in case of difficult birth. It says the duality of creation. Mm. They said something about if somebody did get pregnant, they don't have the body to be able to house another species. Mm-mm. I know one of them don't because the one here they can't keep their cervix closed. They gotta have it sewn shut. That's a fact. I'm picking it up out here. I'm just saying. Okay, it says embodies the duality of creation and death. Okay. She has her mouth open to give and receive in reciprocal relationship with those that dwell on earth. The tree of life giving, life growing from her jaws of death completes this picture of the earth and the as the womb and tomb. Her mouth is her mouth and the act of eating are analogous to birth and death. When she comes to you, you know that you are now strong enough for a rite of passage. You are ready to go deep into the darkness and return to the light. Right. This is a deep transformation. And it's something that somebody was not prepared for. And this is what's telling who the person is, what's happening to them. It's going to be seen by a collective that needs to know what's coming for them. This person is a source of how things are going to go. This must be a main. It's like a head of a group or the main person. Whoever they bringing all of the energy to, they can't take the energy. The energy is fucking them up. It's fucking them up. When you ask to be flooded with the light, and it's been flooded during a person's lifespan, you ask them for all of that light, all the way up to after we did the COVID thing to now. You ask them to be flooded with that light. The person can't handle it. The body is they just can't handle it. That's it. So that's it for fire. Thank you.